Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3 with Gale and his clerical chums. We have rented a room with the elf song. It's got an opulent chest with Otterluke's freezing spear in it. Sphere, not spear. That would be an entirely different type of spell. And it's got a dumbwaiter.
I call out, but there is no answer. The staff operate the dumbwaiter at night.
They do. So let's end the day. Hello, Will. Oh, blimey. It's her again.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
Ladies.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
Holy hells.
Please introduce me to your friends.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
What are you proposing, Mizora?
A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
I choose option 3. Break the pact. Save Duke Ravengard anyway. Because we're heroes. Although, what will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
That's convenient. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Well, now. She's not going to be pleased when we save the Duke anyway.
Alan says I have to what?
I'm sorry, I didn't know we had God's damned royals staying with us. Can't this wait till morning? Oh, fine. Right, you. Food? Supplies? What do you want?
Yes. Let me see what you have. There we go, we can buy a supply pack. So food at this stage is basically irrelevant because we can just buy a supply pack anytime we want to have a long rest. It's pretty cool.
Enjoy your night.
I like the little quotes around that. But as it stands, we've got 824 supplies, so we don't really need to use them up. We don't really need to buy things. Will.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
I thought you never regretted taking the packs.
I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
And yet we're going to try just that. We are going to free him. What's the next step then?
We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
Very well. Yep, there's Mizora just hanging about like a swat.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
Will is not a child. You need to start treating him with respect.
I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake.
Well, she's a terrible bitch. Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Nice place you have here, little rabbit. Could use a few more trophies, perhaps. I'll keep this short or my absence will be noted. You need the Orphic Hammer, and I know where you need to look. The House of Hope, our mutual friend Raphael's abode. There's a Diabolist named Halsik in the lower city. Find her, and she'll take it from there.
Thank you, Yurgir.
What can I say? You freed me from the tune. Forget I was ever here, but remember what I said. See you around. Maybe.
He's alright. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Now it's bedtime.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while. that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
I just want a dreamless sleep for once.
I apologize. I didn't mean to burden you with my woes. You have enough to worry about.
As your eyes blink shut, you fall into the deepest slumber of your life. A quietness so vast it feels almost like death.
Good old lying on top of the bedclothes. Where would video games be without that? Should we bring Halsin along? Haven't used him very much.
When I first met you, saving yourself from Ceramorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
You know what? I was going to bring you along for a stroll, but if you're going to bitch about me becoming illithid, you can stay here. Shadowheart.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
I'm sure it is. Join me.
Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
Wonderful. Piss off, Will. And she's leveled up. So, usual divine intervention. New spell slot unlocked.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Maybe we'll do that. Shadowheart. We do have other goals for today as well. So I guess we'll stroll about and see what's what. It might be a good idea to go to old Sorceress Sundries.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
I ask not of Lady Shah, but of you and your paramour.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Perhaps a cat pounced on its prey.
Curious. I got no idea what Lae'zel's on about there. But here's a cat. Zambomba.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
That sounds like a grand plan. Tambourine is kipping, it seems.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Okay, so everyone wants some rats dead.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
The rats are unimportant. Your name's on a list of murder targets and you need to hide.
No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
Okay. I guess we can murder some rats.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Very well. We'll find some old lodgings, will we? We'll also find rats, apparently. This should deal with them. Let's just stand here and let them come to us. That's probably the best bet. Yeah, it seems to be working. Wonderful. Now, there are some more rats apparently. Some of them survived? Or did they just not get close enough?
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in.
Okay.
The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
We've got hidden doors and mechanisms. So we should probably speak to the chef again, let him know the rats are gone.
You kill the rats, yes?
I heard commotion in the cellar.
Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Good. We might have saved the chef. Now, what's going on in here?
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to business.
Looks like we're finding our way straight to the Emperor's former house.
The planet's been awakened. Vlaakith's forces are near.
There's Gith around. We'll see what we can do.
Githyanki. Vlaakith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We can do this. Let's do a bit of sneaky sneak. Now maybe we just go kablamzo. Bam! Surprise, friend. Are you surprised? Yeah, the enemy is surprised. Will the enemy stay surprised? If Karlach comes in as a game. No, she's in the fight, huh? Lae'zel's not in the fight yet. I guess we could keep this up all day, couldn't we? And then Shadowheart, also not in the fight. Blam! Now everyone's involved. So, guess we just march in and get ready to beat people up. Oh, wait a minute, they've got portals, haven't they? Yeah. They're going to use those portals to try and ruin my day. But they're all surprised right now. And that's the main thing. Can those portals be attacked? I think so, but I can't seem to quite see them. Karlach, you can definitely jump up here, because you are a big strong. It seems to suggest that we can't actually attack that portal. We can ruin the day of those two to some extent. And then we may as well keep attacking the Chukrai to try and get rid of them. They're level 11, which is pretty strong. They didn't really do much with their turn. Okay. So, big jump for Lae'zel. It's time for a legendary mace. Good job. Oh, pish. Shield blow or... yeah, Wrath of Storm. We don't want to spend a destructive wrath on that, I don't think. And then Shadowheart, do you also want to go after this one? Blam. Yeah, that one's not having a good time of it. Ah, you're summoning people, are you? So maybe it's the Gate Masters. Oh yeah, they're literally called Gate Masters. They're the ones who I need to deal with rather than the portal. I should have paid more attention. That's fine though, because Karlach is working on that Gate Master quite effectively. Cool, so we've got a gate down. Do still want that tripwire down, although where's... Ah, she's dipped over there. Okay. Blam. Get cold. Can we jump up there? We're not very strong. So... let's try and charm that one. We don't want all these shots going on Gale. But once again we failed. Charm's a bit shit, really. Now we do want the Gate Master. Good. That's the main thing. Then do we want to use one of our War Priest charges? I feel like we've done all we need to in this fight, really. It's just a bunch of Gith now. Some of them are like level 5, so... Yep, good job, Norbert. Ah, Cool Lightning survived 2 turns. So... what you gonna do? Shads. More guiding bolts? Yeah, why not? It's fun. And then Gale could continue to work his way around about, perhaps. Can't see that one from down here. Can you see anyone from down here? Yeah. Nice. Instantly cold. Karlach could just bash this bugger. In theory. Ah, strength is only 14. She's not really a melee user then. Maybe this time charm will work. It did! Hooray! Disadvantage. They rolled 29. They've got 11 on their bonuses. So even if we use Warding Flare, they're probably still going to hit. Now Lae'zel, 91%. Pretty good. You're going to shoot Shadowheart again? No, going for Gale. They rolled a natural 20, so they're about to crit. Imposing disadvantage means they still hit, but they don't crit. We like this. Now. Blam. I do like that. Radiant Orb Reverberation deal that we've got going on. And we could probably beat this guy with a cantrip. Yep. Now Karlach. Be nice if you got Shocking Grasp as a cantrip, as part of your Storm Cleric type deal. But that's fine. Shove will allow us to get a bit of distance. Why is it saying not enough movement? How is that blocked? Am I debuffed? It doesn't look like it. Very strange. Yeah, it's taken a while to get this guy down, but we're getting there. Let's see. Nullify the spell. That sounds fun. Free counter spell. Shads can come around here and probably finish this one off. Yeah, that sounded like someone getting finished off. We have taken quite a beating though. It's been a tricky little fight. But that's Gith for you.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
Let's hope.
Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Good man. Now, where's the big boss? There they are. And they've got boots of psionic movement. When a Gith casts fly, their next melee attack deals additional damage. And it's got Githborn. Flying boots. It's kind of cool. What boots is Lae'zel wearing? Ah, Disintegrating Nightwalkers. They're amazing. So maybe we don't need those boots, but it's fine. Let's give some crap to Shadowheart. We need to go to a vendor at some point soon, but I'm planning on going to Sorcerer's Sundries, so it's all good. Now, where's the statue that your man was chatting about? There's the statue. And there's a Bouton. Cool.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
The sword of the Emperor.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
Do we want it? We got some XP just for picking it up, so that's good. It's a longsword. Deals extra damage to shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures. And it gives you a bonus to saving throws against spells. So that makes it a pretty cool stat stick. What have we here? Cerebral Citadel Armor. You can't be frightened. If you've got a tadpole, you gain +1 to intelligence, wisdom and charisma saving throws. Well, that's kind of cool. And gloves. Charm or frighten a creature to gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Kind of cool. What are you wearing, Karlach? You're wearing Flawed Helldusk. So whenever you're hit by a foe, it might take fire damage. You take less piercing damage. Immunity to frighten could be better, as well as an advantage to saving throws. It's pretty good looking armor, but maybe we can make it better looking. Where's all our dyes? That's kind of cool. Black and jade. Nothing on the shelf.
Something over there.
It's a fork.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
Well, we can take it. It's a fork.
There she is, in all her glory. Duke Belin Stelmane, my old partner.
We could take the portrait as well. Flog it.
Immediately.
I don't think we need to, though, really.
What's that?
The chains I use to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
Soup?
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
And there we go. We've explored. We've learned a bit more about what the Emperor was like. And now we've got some more doors. And there's the recipe. Chopped fiddleheads, not butter, onion. This might be a legit recipe. I'm not sure what fiddleheads are, but the rest of it is almost certainly legit. And now we've got to hatch into the sewers.
No, you can't be here. It's not safe. She has my scent. Run. Do not stop until you feel sunlight and fresh air.
What's going on, Halsin? And also, what are you doing down here?
Orin. She managed to seize me from our very own camp. She tormented me with blades and hot irons. I resisted. But then she forced me to drink a foul brew. The rabid, cursed blood of all manner of beasts. I lost control. I felt the bear take over, blood crazed. And she forced me into a cage, along with children taken from the streets. I was powerless to stop myself. Their screams, her laughter, it's all I can hear. I do not deserve to see the sun again.
It's pretty messed up.
She's too strong. You have to turn around. Go. Let me buy you some time. She's coming for you.
You won't stand alone. We'll face her together.
You face her already.
Oh god, here we go again. I'm pretty sure she doesn't need to do that neck thing every time.
Crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
Gortash warned me you'd try something like this.
Gortash, the little lord of darkness. I know him well. Yes, yes, and he knows me. Knows how my blades sculpt and carve this city. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
So does everyone else. I'm afraid he'll have to wait his turn.
The Murder Lord does not need permission to kill. You are dull. A blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do.
I'm sharp enough already. I'll show you right now.
No, no, not here, not now. The tyrant must fall first.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
So you're stabbing your ally in the back? Or rather, asking me to.
Allies? No. We had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord to ash. Now, Gortash tries to gouge me from the city. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him. Gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the Murder Lord's purpose.
Sounds like you can't defeat Gortash without me. You need me.
Need? No. I do not need. You are made of nothing. Meaningless flesh and bone. I do not need. I offer. Baal's age approaches, and you could be there to see it. An idol of flesh, made to welcome his bleeding dawn. There is time for you yet. Time to save. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the Lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
What a strange woman. Now she's given me a backpack. It's one final prank. Containing the Absolute's warboard. I guess that was something that Halsin was carrying? It's hard to say. But we are still dangerously encumbered most of the time. Now, what have we here? We've got a lever. We've got some vents, and I assume we've got vents anyway, because all these noxious fumes. But we do have a lever. Wonderful. Another puzzle solved. And then we got this way, which doesn't look like much of anything. And we got that way, which looks like a bit more, but not much of anything again. Lisa, is there anything going on in here?
Repositioning.
Heapside barracks cells. Heapside prison. Is this a good place to be?
Something over there.
There's a hole. And some fists that don't seem terribly concerned with our presence. So I guess this is just a place we could have ended up if we'd been naughty. And in here we have a heavy chest. It's a tricky one. We've just about got the bonuses to get in. And we got some scrolls. And a crumbling file. Unknown actor influencing city politics. The Emperor. Yeah, there's all sorts of gubbins. Council of Floric's sentence. Yeah, there was a guard around it. Floric, tried and convicted of treason and sedition. Sentenced to be hanged by the neck till dead. Okay, the crew don't seem that concerned because they're not chatting about it. Seems like a bit of a worry to me, but hey ho. Okay, not sure what all of this was for in general. But let's leave the prison. And we're in the Basilisk Gate Barracks. Which we've been in before. Wonderful. Okay, Fitzmurphy is still on one leg. That's good to know. Now, I've been planning on going to Sorcerer's Sundry today.
Unquestioned. Why does anyone bother wearing swim garments at all?
I'm not inclined to bother myself, but I suppose it keeps the city watch at bay. Some act as though displaying bare flesh is a more heinous crime than murder and robbery.
Okay. Conversation about the beach. We should probably visit the beach at some point. But yes, the plan for today was to visit Sorcerer's Sundry's. And we have totally failed to do that. Feels like a very Gale thing to do, to go book shopping. Oh wait! Is it Damon? Should we say hi?
Karlach, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Wonderful. Can we see your wares?
Certainly.
We've got a whole bunch of shit to sell, I imagine. But let's have a look at what you've got. You've got a Sword of Life Stealing. On a crit, you gain 10 temporary HP and steal some of their health with extra necrotic damage. Armour of Persistence, 20! You gain resistance and blade ward. That's just going to keep anyone alive. The Boots of Persistence, you gain freedom of movement and long strider. That's pretty sick. And the Legacy of the Masters. Gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons. Some all-round great stuff available. But we also want to sell some stuff because we've got an absolute load of it.
Shout if you need anything else.
Will do, Damon. I haven't actually sold anything yet, really. I'm going to do that off camera, I think. So join us next time where we will have lightened our load. We might have purchased some new items. And then maybe we're going to go book shopping. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.